Hi there, it's Erica Cameron. Now, if you are of the male species, you may not want to watch this video. I'm just forewarning you. I'm literally talking about female stuff. So, take a second, think about it. You might want to go to the next page or the next video. Okay. So if you're still watching this video, that means you're okay with hearing what I'm about to say. Today I'm going to talk about cycles. Some people say periods, menstruation. I prefer the word cycle because it just sounds so beautiful. I've been, just for testimony for myself, if you are wanting to go through a natural process, you may want to consult a doctor. I am not a physician by any means. I'm just letting you know my personal testimony and what I have experienced. So with that being said, I remember when I was really young, well, not that young, but like I was like 13, 14, and I was at church and they were talking about healing and how, your body kind of goes through certain processes on its own without all this medication and everything. In my life, I've been exposed to a lot of different types of medication as far as, what my parents would take, and even, I can remember when I was a child, at first I didn't like taking medicine, and then I started like taking medicine, and of course when you go through your womanly stages, you get headaches, craziness with your body. And for me, my cycles were not friendly whatsoever. Like, I can literally remember once a month, or even having them twice a month, but I would get extremely excruciating cramps and heat flashes. I mean, just think about that. I'm like freaking, in the beginning of my youth, and I'm having heat flashes. I would get nauseated, I would throw up, and I would literally have to be sent home a lot of the times because of the pain that I would go through. And it would be like the first 2 days, and I mean, I would literally load myself up with medication, pain medication, because I was just like, I don't want to go through this. But time and time again, I felt like I just went through the process every single time. I didn't feel like it really, I mean, like the medication, I was like, if I took enough, I thought I could knock out the pain before it even hit. So, needless to say, when I heard this sermon at church, I was like, Lord, I'm going to try this. Why not? Because I'm tired of taking all this medication. And I kid you not, the first, my body literally went through the same process that I did when I was taking medication versus me not. One of the main things that I noticed with me was I would get really drowsy, but I still suffered from the cramps and throwing up. As I grew out of my teenage years, more in my early 20s, I started actually eating a lot differently from what I grew up in. I started eating more natural foods and drinking a lot more water, and my body just started adjusting. And finally it got to the point where I'm like celebrating when my cycle comes, because I'm like, oh, it's here, yay, so honestly and truly, I don't take any aspirin or anything, and I truly have absolutely wonderful cycles. I mean, it's like night and day between the cramping and being all crazy versus just being drowsy. Like, I can definitely sleep 15, 20 hours with no problem when I'm on my cycle. I just naturally get sleepy, but that's it. So I just wanted to kind of share a different perspective with you guys, and just kind of encourage you, maybe there's a different route that you can take other than, being on birth control pills, because I know that's one thing that they tried to push on me. If you want to get your cycles regular and better, then, you should take, prenatal pills or birth control pills or whatever, and also, like, the aspirin and all this kind of stuff. So there might be a different route that could be better for you. Once again, definitely consult your doctor. Ask about what natural things that you can maybe take for yourself to kind of wean you off of some of that medication. Our bodies are extremely amazing, especially when we allow them to really do what they were created for. So, hope you got some value out of the video, and take care of yourself. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you're powerful. So, until the next video, guys, bye.